Back live for game number 2 from Grand Island, Nebraska. It was Johnson Brock taking the win in game number 1 over Summerland. Now Doniphan-Trumbull and Lincoln Lutheran, 2 big C1 teams facing off for game number 2. Here with me, Leighton Oberle, and I'm Bridger Cruz. Glad to be with you today. Leighton, looking at this matchup, what do you see?
Well, Lincoln Lutheran, they're top ranked in C1. They had a tough loss in the conference championship game to Grand Island Central Catholic, who we'll see later.
Yes.
But they got some, a little bit of fire, frustration following that loss. But they're led by Jake Dutzman, 16-8-3.
Yeah.
18-6-3, sorry, 18-6-3. 18 points, leads the team in rebounds, averages 3 assists. He can do it all. He's a 3-level scorer. He's the one to look out for. But for Doniphan-Trumbull, they lost 6 seniors from last year. They lost some experience. From last year, but they'll be back this year. A lot of season. We're getting late. Middle late February. They're ready to go. A lot of these guys have played. Parker Volk and Jack Poppy, each averaging right around 16 points a game. These guys are legit to watch. Polk 6'4", the junior, adds another 7 rebounds a game. This is a very intriguing matchup in Class C2.
So I think what's really interesting about this matchup as well, looking at it, is talking to some of the assistant coaches from Lincoln Lutheran, getting their thoughts, and they all say Doniphan-Trumbull can shoot the ball very, very well. And then looking at coaches, it's Jesse Bowens on the side of Lincoln Lutheran, coming off a C2 state championship last year. They make the bump up to C1 this year, trying to adjust. And that right there, Kellen Burr from Doniphan-Trumbull, he has really grown this program into a very, very good basketball team. They were in the C1 state tournament last year. They lost to Ashland Greenwood 48-35, ended that season 22-3. He continues to build good programs there at Doniphan-Trumbull, and a great guy too.
Last several years, they have been one of the more consistent programs.
Yeah.
Talked about the state tournament last year. Ashland Greenwood really good.
Yeah.
In the state championship game, ended up losing to Wahoo, I believe. So consistency. He knows how to build a program. They're ready to go. They've played on this stage before. They've been to the Harlan Hoops Classic the last year or so. So Lincoln Lutheran, I don't know, have they been here? They were not here last year. So, but as you mentioned, coming off a state championship, they moved up to C1, and C1 is awfully competitive. Very deep.
Yeah.
We looked at some of the PowerPoints. It's tough to get to a district final game because of how deep it is. New format this year. Can kind of get to that a little bit later, but
yeah,
ready to go.
Both teams coming into this. Doniphan-Trumbull 14-5 on the season. Lincoln Lutheran 17-3. We're going to send it down to the PA announcer as we hear starting lineups.
Start out with the team non-starters. Number 1, Taylor Bennett, Ethan Ballard, Casser Johnson, Jackson Hammond, Seth Swartz, Luke Askey, Will Johnson, Brandon Rader, and Tyson Young. Assistant coaches for Doniphan, Jeff Barnes, Doug Rader, Ben Turner, and Scott Dangler. Head coach, Kaylin Burr. Now for the home league non-starters, Lincoln Lutheran Warriors. Number 2, Trent Kurtz. Number 5, Bruce Fiddler. Number 11, Jeremy Simmons. Braden Eddy. Number 15, Tyler Dyke. Number 21, A.J. Iverson. Number 30, Grant Pullman. Cohen Riley, Johnson Gerber, and Owen Hawley. Assistant coaches, Bob Harden, Scott Smith, Camden Otto. Head coach is Jesse Ballard. And now your starting lineup for the visiting team. Doniphan-Trumbull Carter. A junior, number 0, 6'2", Jack Hoppe. 6'4", junior, number 11, Parker Volk. Number 13, a senior, standing 5'10", Nate Collingwood. Number 20, senior, 5'8", Brandon Barnes. And senior, 5'10", number 22, Tyson Bennett. For your home team, the Lincoln Warriors. Number 1, junior, 6 foot, Braxton Blind. A
Starting lineup set and done. Now we're ready to play some basketball. Should be a good one. Lincoln Lutheran in the home whites. And Doniphan-Trumbull in those red unis with the black stripes. Teeing things off, it's Jacob Dutzman and Parker Volk. Off the tip. Volk wins it way back there. Nate Collinson's got to get a jog to get this going. That ball in the hands of Jack Poppy. First possession of the game for Doniphan-Trumbull. Get it right inside to Volk. He'll settle for that jumper. That's a shot he likes to take and one he'll knock down pretty consistently.
A lot of, the mid-range game, you see less and less than that, I believe, as the year goes on. Well, he can knock that shot down. You got to respect it, especially when he's shooting it. Missed it early, but I expect him. He's going to knock that shot down as we move throughout the game.
Lincoln Lutheran looking around for something. Shot goes up. Ryan Hager looking for the three. Rebound resets the shot clock. It was right there at 10. So Lincoln Lutheran going to set things back up again. Ball knocked away. Good defense by Ty Bennett. .24 seconds on the shot clock. The Warriors patient. First possession. Up for the dunk. They were looking for it. It was Braxton Glines they were trying to find.
And they're going to give a shot clock reset on that.
That was actually Jacob Dutzman, not Glines. They're trying to find Dutzman off the lob. The ball knocked away. Poppy back down the other way, gives it off to Volk. Volk the pump fake, and it's going to be a travel. Good, solid defense from Lincoln Lutheran to close out.
Just kind of jumped, came back down, didn't shoot it. But that's a shot you got to, as I mentioned in the first game, go up and into the defender. Going to get a foul call most of the time.
So now back down the other way, Ryan Hager going to work. He kicks it out. Back down the other way, and the jumper falls. Ryan Hager. He dropped Ty Bennett, and he knocks it down for the first points of the game. Into the corner now, looking for something. That's Collinson. Poppy. Right in three-point range, driving in, 1-on-4. Shot won't fall, rebounded by Stowell. Ball taken away, that's Barnes. Tragan Barnes, the spin move. Dishes it off to Poppy. Poppy, two pump fakes, and it's out. Rebound Dutzman. A lot of opportunity there for Doniphan-Trumbull. So now 2-0, Lincoln Lutheran up by 2. Ball falls out of bounds. Good heads-up play by Poppy. So now, looking at this, Leighton, 2-0, Lincoln Lutheran up, but not a lot of shots falling early.
No, and it was kind of the opposite of what happened in the first game. You know, Johnson Brock made 7 threes in the first half. A lot of their shots fell. Very defensive half. I expect, as this game moves on, the players settle into this environment. You know, playing in a big arena like this can be tough to adjust to. The shots will fall.
Hager picks the pass off, and it's back down the other way. Grant Stowell with the ball, gives it back off to Hager. Inside looking for Dutzman. He's got it in the short corner, kicks it back out to Glines. Glines down the other way. Pocket picked by Poppy, up ahead pass to Bennett, and Bennett lays it in for 2. Dutzman got all the way back down there, though, and contested that shot.
Those are his effort plays, and he is one that never gives up on a play. A steal, Doniphan-Trumbull out running in transition. We've seen some pretty cool blocks. Don't give up on the play. He did, but a good finish there.
Hager backing down over to Dutzman, and he buries it. First three-pointer of the game. Dutzman averaging just around 17 points per game. Not going to be his last points today.
Lincoln Lutheran is going to get Dutzman a lot of scoring opportunities from anywhere, and we kind of talked about it. He can score from just about anywhere.
Another three-pointer goes up, and Tragan Barnes, actually Ty Bennett, so Ty Bennett returns the favor. Hager looking for the pass, won't go. Ball kicked around. Lincoln Lutheran keeps possession. Stoll dribbling around. Back out to Dutzman. Dutzman going to work. Poppy picks his pocket. Dutzman able to maintain possession.
Go.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dutzman, long three-pointer, won't go. Rebounded by Bennett. Back down the other way. Dutzman able to get the deflection, and he keeps it. 2 on 3. Hager goes up over Poppy, rims out. The second chance won't go. And Tragan Barnes going to be called for the foul. Coach Burr of Doniphan-Trumbull, he wasn't happy with Barnes. He was saying, he's like, you did everything good, just let him land.
Yeah, that's where the foul came. Heck of an effort for the offensive rebound. There by Glines. Flies in, gets the rebound, puts it up, and then, as you mentioned, it's kind of didn't really let him fall safely. So,
and if we take a look at it here off the rebound, and for Barnes, it's almost wrong place, wrong time. Glines came flying in like that. Not much he could have done. Glines can't hit the second free throw. Rebound by Ethan Ballard. Volk dishing it back out to Collinson, now back to Volk. Poppy on the right wing, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Wanted the step back three off the deflection from Dutzman. He's able to keep his dribble. 10 seconds now. Poppy dribbling around, got to find something to do with it. 4 seconds, long pass, and it falls. My goodness, what a pass from Poppy. Bucket made by Luke Askey, but then quickly back down the other way. Good defense by Doniphan-Trumbull. Another pass from Poppy. This one won't fall. A heads-up, no-look pass, and it's rebounded by Glines.
Both teams showing that they want to attack the hoop inside, try to get points inside early. Has some fouls, but some really good shots. Some good shots that they've taken inside. They haven't all fallen.
Ethan Ballard called for the foul on Dutzman. He checks out. First foul on him, second team foul. And the ball has fallen underneath press row. And it somehow just bounced up in between the curtains, and we can't find the basketball. There we go. It was underneath the risers. I haven't seen that yet, but that's
a first.
That's a newer thing here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. They moved press row over to right underneath that hoop.
It used to be in the stands.
It did.
Across the way, but
more seating available now. Glines can't knock down the three, rebounded by Volk. Poppy quickly back down the other way. He plays a fast pace of basketball, and it naturally just speeds everybody else up around him. In the other way, dishing it over to Volk. A good pass from Jackson Hammond, and Parker Volk able to reward him with an assist. Grant Coleman off the right wing, getting it back over to Trent Nurst. Dutzman going to work, flying in. Volk hits the deck, no call. That's Tragan Barnes quickly down the other way, gives it off to Poppy. Poppy now to Volk in the mid-range. Just gives it back. 20 seconds on the shot clock, minute 10 on game clock. Poppy now to Barnes, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Long three-pointer for Poppy. He jogs back, can't hit.
Heck of a box out on the bot. Down low.
Yeah, back now the other way. Ty Bennett. Bennett eyeing his options. Poppy quickly inside to Volk. Volk can't get the shot to fall. Yeah, a lot of contact. Doniphan-Trumbull wants a foul. 38 seconds on the regular clock, and then 28 now. Onto the shot clock. Right around 6 seconds separating the two. Glines kicks it out. driving in, looking for the kick. They get it off to Coleman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving in and getting past Poppy, that's Jeremy Simmons. Poppy puts up the three-pointer, can't beat the buzzer, and that ends quarter number 1. That shot nearly falling.
I believe that would have counted if
I think
went.
that would have counted, yeah. 9-8, Doniphan-Trumbull leading top-ranked Lincoln Lutheran in a battle of the C1 teams here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. Game 2 of the day.
Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
After quarter number 1, I'm joined today by Leighton Oberle, and I'm Bridger Cruz. Leighton, glad to have you on the crew today, man.
So glad you're here. It's a great day in high school basketball here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. 7 phenomenal games.
Yeah.
This is the second of 7. We got 4 academy teams coming in. It's going to be a heck of a day.
Jacob Dutzman was the one putting up the three-pointer. He'll try for a second one, not going to miss twice. Dutzman buries it to get things going. They lead by 2, 11-9. So Poppy with the basketball. The offense wasn't super fast-paced for Doniphan-Trumbull. It was more look for the back screen and try to see if Poppy can facilitate something down low.
Yeah, both teams definitely. MO is let's attack the basket.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Putting up the shot and rimming out is Ty Bennett.
Those are some good looks, but I think you got to give credit to Lincoln Lutheran defense. It's been really good, making those shots very difficult to make. So
now Jacob Dutzman off the spin move, kicks it out. Long three-pointer from Braxton Glines, rebounded by Volk.
His court vision is kind of something that I'd like to mention too, and you'd be able to make that pass as sharp as it was, flying out of bounds, and it was a good look, just didn't fall.
Bennett surveying. Poppy nearly had the ball stolen. Poppy got it again. A lot of pressure on him. Somehow fits the pass inside to Barnes. That ball last touched by Doniphan-Trumbull. Good defense again by Lincoln Lutheran. It's now 11-9, Lincoln Lutheran. 3 points already in quarter number 2. Dutzman dribbling around, looking for the kick out. Tragan Barnes able to intercept.
Jack Poppy's given Dutzman a heck of a time. He's trying to penetrate. Very good on-ball defense. Forces him out.
Poppy driving in, gets it inside to Volk. Volk, the turnaround jumper is good, and we're tying at 11. So Stoll not back. Inside, and it's going to be a charge. Good defense by Tragan Barnes.
I think Stow dropped the shoulder, and that's what prompted the offensive foul. And here, I believe here, yep. Drops shoulder. Referee Colton Albrecht right on it.
Yep. All knotted up at 11. Doniphan-Trumbull came into the second quarter with the lead. Inside, they want Bennett. Quickly back down the other end, that's Trenton Hurst. Driving in, kicking out, Dutzman, corner three. Won't go, rebound, Ernst. Earned some timely rebounds already. Getting it off to Stoll, that ball falling out of bounds. Will stay with Lincoln Lutheran.
So plenty of time, 28 to shoot.
Dutzman guarded by Poppy. Inside and laying it in, that's Nathan Hawley. So Nathan Hawley knocks it down, 5.8 points per game for him. That time a great post move. And we're gonna take a break and be right back with you after this. Doniphan-Trumbull trailing by 2.
Pump up your day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
With Pumped Up Rewards, you can save big on every gallon of gas just by fueling up, and even more by visiting our stores.
Do I have to?
No, just sign up. It's automatic.
Okay, good.
Sign up today at pumpkinpantry.com.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Lincoln Lutheran up by 2. This shot gave them the lead. Nathan Hawley inside, tough bucket, 3 guys around him, able to put it in. Doniphan-Trumbull after that, swiftly calling the full timeout.
Yeah, I think they've struggled offensively. That was probably more what prompted the timeout. Just 11 points so far. A lot of shots. Pretty good defense here. And now 1-2-2 zone here from Lincoln Lutheran.
So a switch up defensively for the Warriors. Inside to Volk. That ball kicked away. It'll stay with Doniphan-Trumbull. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Poppy to inbound. They find Barnes. Barnes to Volk. Volk from the corner. That's a great closeout from Dutzman.
Really affects the shot. I mean, just a little, looked like a little bit of floater there on the baseline.
Quick 1-2 from Dutzman. Kicks it out. Shot goes up from Stowell. Buries it. 5-point advantage now for the Warriors.
Lincoln Lutheran back to that man defense.
And now a turnover. Stoll able to pick the ball away. Lukaski that time losing it for the Cardinals. Ernst driving in, looking to kick it out. Poppy, that quick acceleration, able to get the steal up over to Volk. Volk pump fakes, foul call. You talked about it earlier. A lot of coaches' philosophy is if you're going to foul them, make sure they don't make the shot. And there was no way Parker Volk was going to put that in.
Absolutely not. And that's, in the previous game, there was some fouls on some shots that were like bad fouls. Better make sure they don't make it. 3-point plays, extra points, unforced errors.
So that time, if we take a look at it here, was Volk. He got him on the pump fake. Yeah, and then foul's going to be called on Hawley. And I think Dutzman probably could have gotten the block off cleanly, but I don't think Hawley saw him coming in from the back.
No, it was tough, but, you know, he came down onto him. I mean, he got smothered.
Yeah.
So there was no shot that he was going to make that.
Stowell, three-pointer looking for it, won't go.
Oh,
ball
wow.
knocked in. That's unfortunate. It's Volk and Hawley fighting for it. The ball gets tipped up and in.
That's just one of those things where, you know, that's just how it rolls. And
Yeah.
the odds of you going for the rebound and it falls in.
And Poppy looking for the turnaround. Poppy, not a great start scoring today. He struggled to get into a rhythm. Hager inside, kicking her back out to Dutzman. Dutzman back inside to Hager. Hager double teamed. Back out, Braxton Glines. He'll take the three, won't fall, rebound Poppy. What I will say, Poppy, although he struggled scoring, he's done a lot of things to get this offense rolling rather than just scoring the basketball.
Yeah, that's
Good
one of
pass inside. Tragan Barnes. So Tragan Barnes lays it in. Ty Bennett, beautiful pass from the left block. Poppy nearly intercepting it. Dutzman with the basketball going in on Volk. No foul called. Jesse Bowens wants a foul.
Dutzman's had some really good looks around the rim. These officials are letting him play.
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor.
Yes, it has been physical so far. Volk, he'll settle for the jumper, won't go. Parker Volk from the mid-range has been somewhat stagnant.
But you're right, stagnate. But those shots will fall in maybe kind of the environment, the arena maybe playing a little bit of a factor in that. But Lincoln Lutheran has played some pretty good, both teams have played pretty good defense thus far.
Poppy driving in, trying to go to work. He's double teamed, ball poked away. That's Grant Stowell just jogging the ball up the court. Minute 10 remaining in the half.
Barnes playing very, very stingy defense on Stowell.
15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ball poked away, now fast break down the other end. Tragan Barnes has got it. They're just gonna let Barnes go in for two. 18-17, 1 point game. Timeout taken by Lincoln Lutheran. And a full timeout, and Bowens is letting him hear it. We'll take a break now as Lincoln Lutheran only up by one as they call a full timeout. Yep. For Lincoln Lutheran, as they're the ones that call the timeout, and that play right there from Tragan Barnes put it back within one. .48 seconds on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock, right around, we'll say 15 seconds separating the two. Dutzman, long three-pointer, not enough. Rebound by Volk. Volk now with the ball, just 2 seconds separating shot and game. Poppy just gonna sit right at the volleyball line. Wait for Coach Burr to talk to him. 15 seconds left. 10 now on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Poppy got to find something to do with it. Shot goes up from Bennett. Bennett can't hit. Gets himself the rebound. Hits it off. Wow, what a play. Hits it off of Dutzman. And the hustle play from Ty Bennett. gives the Cardinals another possession. Poppy to inbound. 2.3 seconds left. They get it right back to Poppy. Ball poked around, and that will end the first half, 18-17. A largely defensive affair, to say the least. We will head down at some point to Leighton Oberle. He'll have head coach Jesse Bowens of Lincoln Lutheran. We'll snag him for an interview, but a lot to talk about, I think, in both locker rooms, especially for Doniphan-Trumbull. You know, offensively, you've missed a lot of gimmies, and the offense has seemed a lot slower than it normally does. And for Lincoln Lutheran as well, only 18 points, not exactly what you'd like to see from them. And we are heading down to Leighton Oberle right now.
We got to start knocking down some shots. We got to be a little bit stronger. At least I got a preview.
There you go. Now joined by Lincoln Lutheran head coach, Coach Bowens. Slow start offensively. What is the message to the team on the offensive end of the floor?
Well, we got to finish. I mean, we're getting some good looks. Got to knock down shots. We want to get inside. They're doubling us a little bit, but we just got to be stronger and finish. I mean, we got to the rim a handful of times and got nothing out of it.
17 points, holding a very talented Doniphan-Trumbull team at the break. What has gone well for you on the defensive end of the floor?
Well, we're built off our defense. That's kind of been our mantra, our what we put our hat on. We're flying around. We're doing a good job on the boards. We're switching good, and the communication's there.
Good luck the rest of the way,
Yes,
Coach.
thank you.
Back to Bridger. Oh, I messed up.
That high quality defense for Lincoln Lutheran, only 58.9 points per game they're usually averaging, so not a ton of points as compared to some of these other C1 teams, but the defense is what they hang their hats on. 18-17, low scoring affair in the second game of 7 here live from Grand Island at the Heartland Hoops Classic.
At Strive Education, we understand that the world is digital and that teaching digital media and broadcasting in the classroom can be overwhelming.
That's where we step in. We offer personalized coaching and innovative curriculum, guiding educators to integrate these critical skills into their teaching.
Our programs transform classrooms into future-ready environments, ensuring students are well-equipped for the ever-evolving digital workforce.
To learn more about how we can serve you, go to strive.education today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now joined by Doniphan-Trumbull head coach Burr. 18 points, holding Lincoln Lutheran team 18 points. What was going right for you on the defensive end of the floor?
Yeah, I thought our defensive rotations were really good that first half. We did a good job of, having to double down inside and rotate over to stop drives, and then we did a good job of Xing out on the backside. So I thought defensively we did a really good job for a half.
What were the points of emphasis offensively at halftime?
Oh, we got to take care of the ball. Thought there were some uncharacteristic turnovers, and we're going to try to move it a little bit different. Everybody's kind of standing and staring at Jack right now, both offense and defense. So we got to move it off of him and get some other people going to the rim and be ready to cut.
Well, good luck the rest of the way, Coach. Thank you.
Yep, thank you very much.
Bridger.
Thank you, Leighton. Coach Burr, there are a lot of good points from him, and he made a good point. A lot of guys staring at Poppy. A lot of guys staring at Poppy right now. Let's take a look at some team stats. Made field goals, not glamorous from either team in terms of shots put up. That's not exactly the number that you'd want to put up in a half, but the defensive emphasis on this game has been huge. 1 made 3 for Doniphan-Trumbull, 3 for Lincoln Lutheran, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe, and then 1 of 2, so very similar statistics. The big one, though, 9 turnovers already for the Lincoln Lutheran Warriors. Not the number you'd like to see from them. Expect that to change in the second half. And 5 for Doniphan-Trumbull. Coach Burr again talking about that and just talking about some careless turnovers that they need to fix offensively. So both teams, a lot kind of to fix and work on and to adjust offensively, but the question will be, once they make the adjustments offensively and both teams inevitably start scoring more, will we see the defense change in this game, stay as defensive as it has been? As Leighton Oberle heads back up, let's take a look at some of the other games today. After this, Adams Central, Ashland Greenwood, game 3 of the day. And then after that, Sydney and GICC, and then Pembroke Hill from Missouri versus Papio South. Wasatch Academy from Utah versus Millard North. And then the nightcap, 2 big academy teams, Mount Zion Prep from Maryland and Sunrise Christian out of Kansas. Coming up, game 7 at 8 p.m. Stick around all day for a fun day of basketball. I would say this is probably the most fun day of basketball in Nebraska. Maybe state tournament championship day tops this, but I'm not sure. I mean, this is a fun day of basketball. Take a look at some... Yeah, we take a look at some highlights here. That's Parker Volk laying it back in. And then some key drives from some of the other players from Lincoln Lutheran. That time Trenton Ernst laid it in, but it's been a lot of feeding the ball around to maybe not just your stars. You have Jack Poppy and Parker Volk on the Doniphan-Trumbull side. Then you have Jacob Dutzman providing a ton, as well as Ryan Hager. Those are kind of your big 2 for each team, and letting your other guys eat has been a big point of emphasis in this first half for both teams as they jog out and get ready to go for half at number 2. If you're just joining us now, welcome in. Lincoln Lutheran is in the whites, kind of like what we're seeing outside right now, a whole lot of white all over the ground. And then Doniphan-Trumbull in those red jerseys with the black outlines on the numerals. They have the ball starting offensively. Leighton Oberle back in the booth as well, pulling double duty again with the sideline and color. So he's getting a lot of stair steps in today. How's that doing?
It's a long ways down there.
It is a long ways down there, yeah.
Kind of like, PBA's that way a little bit too.
Yeah. This isn't as bad as Pinnacle. I mean, Pinnacle Bank Arena's a lot of stairs.
There's a long ways.
Barnes inside, ball rims out, rebound Volk. Volk gets the ball stripped.
Kind of mentioned at halftime, Coach Boer just standing and looking. He was kind of frustrated offensively, just standing and watching Parker and Jack trying to work.
And a nice lay-in. That's Grant Stowell.
Liked how they were playing defensively. Really, really good rotations in the first half. Lincoln Lutheran didn't have a ton of opportunities to knock down a whole lot of shots, but
then Jack Poppy, good opportunity there. He can't finish off the floater. 20-17, Lincoln Lutheran up with the ball. Dutzman going to work, backing down Poppy. And Dutzman can't lay it in. That's good defense. Poppy down the other way, and he lays it in. It's a foot race between him and Stowell.
And this is where I think Doniphan-Trumbull needs to get going a little bit, is in transition. Attack, get downhill. Poppy and Volk, those two guys, they can finish inside. Volk's got some height, 6'4". Take advantage of that.
Jack Poppy called for the foul, came in from behind and got called for it, so Dutzman headed to the line. Dutzman misses his first. Able to finish it off with his second, make it 21-19.
There's some 1-2-2, little three-quarter court press, and it creates a turnover.
Stoll back down the other way, and he lays it in over Ty Bennett. The quick press from Lincoln Lutheran. Doniphan-Trumbull struggling to figure it out. Poppy picked up his dribble. Barnes gets it over to Poppy. Kicks it out. Bennett for three. Kit won't go. Rebound Hager. Now 23-19. Dutzman lays it in inside, and Lincoln Lutheran has been working the paint. They lead now by 6, their largest lead of the game. Poppy driving in, dishing to Volk. Volk, he's fouled. Can't finish it off for the three-point play.
Beautiful pass there by Jack Poppy. Finds the open Volk. It's fouled. We'll shoot 2 free throws. These are big 2 free throws here, down 6.
Nathan Hawley called for it, his second foul. First team foul of the half. Coming in now, Luke Askey's coming in for Nate Collinson. And for Volk, though, you've got to be finishing that. And he was frustrated. He couldn't get that to fall.
Was not super contested at all, and I think Lincoln Lutheran fortunate that he did not make that.
Volk splits the pair. Dutzman goes to work down the other way. Double teamed. Dutzman again, the quick spin. Poppy and Volk defensively able to get the stop. Fast break for Poppy, 1-on-3, gonna take it in himself. Ball gets knocked away. Interesting idea there by Poppy. Now Dutzman over Volk, and he pulls it off.
I think Jack Poppy's got to be a little bit more aware of the situation. Going 1-on-3, it normally does not go well because, you know, you go in 1-on-3, miss a shot, quickly you lose a possession, and Lincoln Lutheran has it back to 7.
And Poppy, we stays cold offensively, and it's going to be a charge on Dutzman. Taking the hit, the senior Ty Bennett. And 30-second timeout taken now. 27-20, Lincoln Lutheran up by 7. Dutzman just called for the charge. His first foul of the game, but Lincoln Lutheran off to a much better start offensively in this third quarter. What do you think that's because of?
Well, they're getting out in transition, attacking the hoop. They've gotten some pretty good looks inside. And those are high percentage chances, and that's kind of what Coach Bowens wanted. And he kind of talked about at halftime was we got to get inside and hit. Beautiful pass there to find Stowell. But both teams trying to attack the basket. Lincoln Lutheran had a little bit more success trying to push in transition. Now interesting to see what that press, this three-quarter 1-2-2 press that Lincoln Lutheran is going with here, how that affects offensive rhythm, and we'll see what they do. And looks like they are gonna pick up this press. It's kind of disrupted their offense getting into any rhythm, preventing transition opportunities.
So that's Jack Poppy now, avoiding the trap. He gets it off to Bennett. Poppy got it, thought about the three. Instead dishes it out again. Bennett going to work. He kicks it out, looking for Volk, but another costly turnover. More miscommunications between Volk and Bennett. 9 points already in the quarter for Lincoln Lutheran, just 3 for Doniphan-Trumbull.
So it's just a 1-point game at halftime.
The kick out, the 3 from the corner won't fall. Rebound bobbled around. Lincoln Lutheran keeps possession. Hager won't make it, but another opportunity. Ball rims out, and Doniphan-Trumbull can't pull it down again. Braxton Glines with the ball. Shot clock resets. Hager, can he do it again? No, he cannot. Finally, Parker Volk pulls down a rebound. Whole lot of opportunities there for the Warriors, and they can't finish it off.
Doniphan-Trumbull very fortunate. A lot of good looks on that possession, and for Lincoln Lutheran to come away with nothing.
And Ty Bennett missing another mid-range jumper. .330 left. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dutzman, the step back three-pointer, too strong. Bennett, a fast break down the other way. Quick pass over to Askey. Askey surveying back to Bennett. Poppy way outside, kicks it out. Askey, the pump fake, and he lays it in for 2. Good move to understand you have a defender flying in and to not put that shot up and get blocked.
Yeah, a little pump fake, gets body in the air. Steps around and finishes. That's a big 2 points here. Now, see if Doniphan-Trumbull.
And Dutzman, no foul call, lays it in, nearly dunks it. And the Dutzman Poppy defense, offense, little thing we got going here is fun.
2 elite players in Class C on display at one of the elite events and for high school basketball here in the state. And
inside to Askey, and simple passing sometimes is all it takes for Doniphan-Trumbull, and that time that was the case.
I think that was more of a miscommunication defensively. They were in that 1-2-2 zone and just cuts to the basket. Nobody was there.
So now a ton of pressure. Dutzman, he's left wide open from 3. Won't hit. Rebound is going to be Lincoln Lutheran. Hager thought about the 3, won't take it. Shot clock resets. A lot of offensive rebounds from Lincoln Lutheran after good closeouts from Doniphan-Trumbull. Dutzman kicks it out, and a foul going to be called. So Dutzman, you notice he kicks that ball out. The last time he tried to do that, he was called for a charge, and he's ready to go in and take that. He pulls up, though, because he knew it would have been a charge.
Right, and that's just a heads-up play by Dutzman. He, senior, got a lot of experience, obviously, with the state championship team last year. High basketball IQ play, and
so now Poppy going to get picked up right when he touches that ball by Stoll. Poppy going to work. Gives it off to Collinson. Three-pointer won't go. Sold the highlight. Tragan Barnes just about had himself a nice highlight.
Yeah, you get the defender to fall, and always when that happens, you get the crowd is, you know, get a little reaction out of them. Would have been a really good open shot to take, just couldn't knock it down.
And Poppy still struggling to score the basketball. Stoll with the ball. Minute 13 on the game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Both teams have had trouble scoring the ball. 29 and 24 here late in the third quarter.
Poppy knocks that ball away, falls out of bounds. But what I will say with him, and I've said this once and I'll say it again, he's not scoring the ball great, but defensively he's making a lot of plays. He's got some great assists. He's pulling in rebounds. He's doing a lot more since his scoring isn't there.
A lot can be done, and when you look at a player's production, it's more than just how many points they scored. And Jack Poppy, perfect example, hasn't scored a ton, but he's made some big plays. Obviously, you talk about the rebounds and some of the defense. It's kind of made up for that a little bit.
40 seconds now on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock. 29 to 24, Lincoln Lutheran up by 5. Collinson's got it, 15 seconds. Volk takes a covered three-pointer, just nicks the bottom of the rim. Rebound Stoll, shot clock off, 20 seconds now. That ball sitting in the hands of Ernst. 15 seconds.
I think Lutheran an opportunity here late in the third quarter to see if they can't extend this lead.
10 seconds remaining, and Trenton Ernst blazing past Tragan Barnes. 4 seconds left. Poppy got to do something with it. You know he's not going to get rid of it. Puts up the shot, nearly falls. In 31-24, Lincoln Lutheran ends at quarter number 3, up by 7 as we head into the final quarter of regulation here live on Strive from the Heartland Event Center.
Tom Dinsdale Hyundai has created a better way
Dash,
to
I wanna win
buy.
it.
We call it Your Way, and it's designed to let you decide the best way to buy your next car or SUV. Shop online, choose the vehicle you want, get a trade-in estimate, and more. You can even reserve a vehicle before it gets delivered to our lot. Of course, you can still stop by and talk to one of our friendly sales experts. No matter which way you choose, you'll get the same great customer service that you'd expect from Tom Dinsdale Hyundai. It's a new way, a better way, your way.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
We welcome you back to the Heartland Hoops Classic. Little showing of the cars on display here at the Classic. Tom Dinsdale, a big sponsor, so we have a brand new Hyundai and a brand new Hummer. You know, I've always wondered, Leighton, if I work this enough, do you think that they would just give me one of the cars as a token of my good work for this Classic over the years?
Well, you've worked hard, but I'm not sure they're willing to give up something
I don't know.
with that kind of value.
I think I've earned my Hummer. And I tell you what, earning his spot at the charity stripe, that's Grant Coleman. Going to work, 6'6" junior, using all of his size to get into there.
Here in this fourth quarter, Lincoln Lutheran up 7. You know, I think they got to use some of their size and try and take away and put Doniphan-Trumbull away. You have an opportunity here, and it kind of how the game's done. They've slowly, that lead has started to grow, and ever so slightly, but up 7. Doniphan-Trumbull's really had a hard time scoring the ball. Use that size to your advantage, and
that's
free throws.
That's going to go back to Lincoln Lutheran. Doniphan-Trumbull has struggled to rebound the ball in the second half. That time, Parker Volk, it just hit right off his hand and fell out of bounds. But Lincoln Lutheran, so many chances to score the basketball.
And Doniphan-Trumbull, fortunate that they haven't converted on a ton of them. Only 31 points. Fortunate they're still within striking distance of in this game.
Dutzman in the corner. They want Ernst. Ernst can't finish. Another offensive rebound. Dutzman's got it. Shot clock resets. And again, we talked about offensive rebounds. Lincoln Lutheran has dominated the glass. Stoa looking around, gets it back out to Ernst. Now to Glines, Dutzman. Kicks out, three-pointer, won't fall. Rebound by Poppy. 2 opportunities to score. Lincoln Lutheran comes up short on both.
I think it's safe to say both teams have had an off night shooting the basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, 31-24. Lincoln Lutheran normally averaging 58.9 points per game, and Doniphan-Trumbull 62.4, and they're at 24 points.
Very uncharacteristic for both sides, and
Parker Volk just hanging around with the ball in his hand, misses the mid-range. He'll try the second time, misses same spot again. How about a third time? He'll kick it out. Jack Poppy won't go. 0-for-3. And those are your 2 big scores if you're Doniphan-Trumbull. That's just not a good sign.
3 really good looks. 2
yeah.
for Jack Poppy. 2 for Parker Volk and 1 for Jack Poppy. It's been an off night for both teams. Shooting the basketball, a lot of shots have come inside, and
Parker Volk nearly lost the ball, gets it back out. Ty Bennett dribbling it around. Good pass over to Collinson. Collinson dribbling around, and foul going to be called on Coleman. Not quite giving him a step. Defensively, you're looking to give the guy a step. That time, Coleman maybe given a half or a quarter of a step.
That's a good call by the official. You know, it was up against the baseline. Wasn't, as you kind of mentioned, wasn't giving him much room.
Looking for Poppy. Lincoln Lutheran just playing deny to Poppy. Kick it back out and get it to him. Thought about the 3-1, take it. Ball falling the other way. 4-on-2, Lincoln Lutheran advantage. Taking it all the way in is Stoll, and he's going to be fouled. Poppy just looks exhausted.
Poppy's only unofficially scored 2 points. And that frustration begins to build. You average 16 points a game, and 2 as we played fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So frustration is starting to mount here.
Yeah, his one layup has been it.
And then Parker Volk, who's also averaging right around 16 points a game, has 7.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating night offensively for Doniphan-Trumbull, but here's 6 minutes to go. Still some time to get going, and just takes one spark, one three-pointer to get going.
That was the second foul on Poppy. Stoll finishes off the second. 9-point lead for Lincoln Lutheran. Still not a huge lead for them, considering how bad Doniphan-Trumbull has been offensively today. Askey trapped in the corner with Dutzman, able to get it back out to Barnes. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Poppy going to work, 10 seconds. Poppy surveying around, ball stripped again. Trent Ernst is doing a great job. Poppy brings that ball so low when he's looking to pass the ball, and Ernst is doing a good job at knocking her away. Athletic shot from Dutzman. He's fouled, and he's heading to the line. Fouls on Nate Collinson. Second foul on Collinson, and the third overall team foul.
Lincoln Lutheran slowly inching away. And with how how this day has gone offensively for Doniphan-Trumbull, you guys got to go.
Yeah.
And kind of talked about it in the last game, and Doniphan-Trumbull has to do a good job of keeping their composure. Don't panic. Still 5 minutes to go. They've knocked down shots before. They can do it again.
Jack Poppy with the basketball, down by 11, 35-24. 5 minutes left to go in regulation.
Trust your teammates.
Poppy, long three-pointer. Finally, something hits. Poppy not even celebrating, more just relieved that he finally connected. We're going to take a break. 35-27. Jack Poppy, his first 3 of the day, comes with 5:04 left to go in the fourth.
At Strive Education, we understand that the world is digital and that teaching digital media and broadcasting in the classroom can be overwhelming.
That's where we step in. We offer personalized coaching and innovative curriculum, guiding educators to integrate these critical skills into their teaching.
Our programs transform classrooms into future-ready environments, ensuring students are well-equipped for the ever-evolving digital workforce.
To learn more about how we can serve you, go to strive.education today.
Tom Dinsdale Hyundai has created a better way to buy. We call it Your Way, and it's designed to let you decide the best way to buy your next car or SUV. Shop online, choose the vehicle you want, get a trade-in estimate, and more. You can even reserve a vehicle before it gets delivered to our lot. Of course, you can still stop by and talk to one of our friendly sales experts. No matter which way you choose, you'll get the same great customer service that you'd expect from Tom Dinsdale Hyundai. It's a new way, a better way, your way.
Timeout, Jack Poppy hitting a timely three-pointer. Cut that lead down to 8, and you talked about it needing just a spark. You need something offensively to get things going. Doniphan-Trumbull, this has got to be your spark. You've got to get going now.
You got to build off of it, and it's just one of those things where Poppy, only 2 points before that three-pointer, relieved to see something go through the net. Maybe that gets him going.
Stoll with the basketball, being guarded by Poppy. Posting up inside, that's Hawley. So looking for Hawley. He dances around 15 seconds, kicks it out to Ernst. Still posting up. Hawley is battling down there with Collinson. Stoll kicks it out. Ernst, second pass. Stoll again. Won't fall. Rebound Poppy. So Poppy back down the other way. Fast break. You know he's going to take it in himself. Instead kicks it out. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound Askey. Askey kicks it back out. Shot clock right back to 25. Didn't reset since it was an air ball. Poppy, the floater, it goes. So now Poppy only 2 points, and now he's got the last 5. 35-29, 6-point game. Dutzman takes it in, kicks it out. Extra pass, ball tipped away, and that now the Cardinals starting to find something to cheer about.
Yeah, and you talk about that three-pointer and now that two-pointer. Get something going. A little bit of energy now, something to build off of. Now you're only down 6 points.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 3:48 on the game clock. Dutzman inbounds. 15 seconds, guarded by Poppy. Double teamed, kicks it back out. Stoll for the 3. Won't fall, and a foul called, and it's going to be on Lincoln Lutheran. So Jacob Dutzman called for the foul. His second, team's second as well. Doniphan-Trumbull a chance here. They've cut it to a 2-possession game. And that 1-2-2 press back in action. Doniphan-Trumbull breaks it a lot smoother than they did before. Again, playing deny to Poppy, they get it into Volk. Poppy thought about the 3, won't take it. Inside to Volk. Volk the pump fake, and he lays it in. 4-point game. Doniphan-Trumbull has come roaring back.
I think Lincoln Lutheran might be thinking of that timeout.
Dutzman looking for the jumper, kicks it back out. Braxton Glines buries it. Back to 7 points, a timely 3-pointer from Glines, and a 30-second timeout called by Lincoln Lutheran.
That's a big response. Doniphan-Trumbull down double digits. They bring it to within 4, and that's a big-time 3.
Yeah.
Push it back out to 7 points here. That 1-2-2 press. I wonder if they keep it, considering how easily they broke it, how easily Doniphan-Trumbull broke it last time. But now talking about Jack Poppy, this fourth quarter had 2 points the first 3 quarters, has 5 in the fourth quarter. He's got going a little bit.
Yeah, and those are his 5. All stuff that he normally can make, but tonight a tough day for him. And then Parker Volk starting to get involved as well. 3:02, 7-point game, still a lot of time left. 3 fouls for Doniphan-Trumbull, 2 for Lincoln Lutheran. 1 timeout left for the Cardinals, 2 for the Warriors.
Doniphan-Trumbull, you can't panic. Play your game, still a lot of time. You know, with that shot clock, you have quite a few possessions.
Jack Poppy with the ball, and they're back to that press. They get it over to Barnes. Volk's got it. Skip pass over to Ty Bennett. Bennett can't connect. Rebound Glines.
I don't mind that shot there.
No,
transition, open look.
Dutzman kicks the ball out inside to Hawley. Hawley had the open look, instead kicks it out to Ernst. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dutzman kicks it back out. 7 seconds. Stoll, spot up 3-pointer, won't go. Rebound, Tragan Barnes. Look at down pass, and he connects. My goodness, what a pass to Ty Bennett.
That's a risky pass, throwing it the full 94 feet basically there. And, you know,
back to a 5-point game now.
Bennett just beat him in transition.
Dutzman spot up 3. You betcha. Man, Poppy, hand in the face. Dutzman, not a care in the world. He's going to bury a 3.
That's so tough. Good closeout. Got a hand in his face, and just a great player knocks down a big-time shot. And not much you can do but tip your cap.
Ty Bennett now with the 3 on Dutzman, and it just rims out. Parker Volk nearly got it. Jack Poppy. Pump fakes, 3-pointer, got it. Back to 5.
Here comes the offense. That was missing the first 3 quarters.
Full timeout taken by Doniphan-Trumbull. They trail by 5, 41-36 to top-ranked Lincoln Lutheran.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
Back out, and you take a look at this replay here. Jack Poppy, pump fake, one dribble, and buries it from the corner. He has gone red hot in the fourth, and it's caused that big offensive spark for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he's first 2 points the first 3 quarters. He's got 8 in the fourth quarter. Kind of has sparked Doniphan-Trumbull back into this game, down by double digits in the second half. That big shot brings it to within 5. This is a big defensive possession here. Only, minute 25 to go. A stop and a score, and we got a ball game.
Yeah. 1:25 remaining. 2 fouls for Lincoln Lutheran, 3 for Doniphan-Trumbull. Still fouls to give before we get into bonus territory. Now a full court press for Doniphan-Trumbull, something we haven't seen much, nearly a turnover. Braxton Glines, he's fighting with Luke Askey about it. And a timeout taken by Lincoln Lutheran. We'll stay right here with that. Luke Askey, though, being physical, fighting with Braxton Glines, and I love the no foul call.
Yeah, and the officials don't want to decide the game. You want to let the players decide the game, and they did right there. Very physical. They get up and press. I don't think Lincoln Lutheran was necessarily ready for that. Haven't done it much today, but almost got the steal. And if he would have got the steal, would have had free drive all the way for a layup.
Yeah, you take a look at it here. So Askey being physical, no reach, enforcing that timeout. And you got to take a timeout there also. I mean,
27 on the shot clock. When you get to the 24 mark, that's when you get to 10-second violation territory, and it would have been close.
Yeah. So now a little bit further out for Lincoln Lutheran. Still the full court press. Glines to inbound. They get it off to Stoll. So still in the backcourt. Dancing around. 1:05 to go. Only 15 seconds now on the shot clock.
Just play defense. Do not foul here if you're Doniphan-Trumbull.
Working with short time, that's going to be a foul. A little bit overzealous for Luke Askey. Hey, what did you just say, Leighton?
Don't foul.
Don't foul.
There was very little time on the shot clock, still 58 seconds. Not sure whether that was intentional or not, but play defense.
58 seconds left. Shot clock is reset. Jacob Dutzman with the basketball. Now another foul called, this time on Tragan Barnes.
And now with a lot of time, you can kind of choose who you want to foul. Still 50 seconds. Work the ball where you want it.
Well, I think what gets interesting here is you are still down by 5. So you need as much time as you can get. And here Trent Nurse putting up that first free throw, and he misses.
42% on the season earned. So a smart foul there by Doniphan-Trumbull, though. And that's kind of mentioning you can pick who you want to foul. Just 5 of 12 on the season before that. And he goes 0 for 2. So they outsmarted me, I guess.
45 seconds remaining onto the game clock. 25 seconds. Jack Poppy puts up the floater. It rims out. Rebound by Dutzman. Now you've got a foul, but you don't want to foul Dutzman. Going up to Glines, and they get it back.
There.
Lincoln Lutheran running this perfectly. A ton of time leaking off the clock. Big miss from Poppy. I think you would have liked to see a play drawn up or something ran rather than Poppy just taking it in off a double team.
Well, and it's tough. You just want to. He's a ball player. He's a playmaker. Want to get your best player a chance to make a play. But a smart foul here. Now 0 for 3 on the season, or on the night. Sorry.
Yeah, last 3 free throws have all missed.
And
Ernst able to nail that one. So now 6-point game.
I think you need a 3.
Yeah, you've got to go for 2 threes. And if you're Lincoln Lutheran and the ball's inside, let them take that shot. So now foul called. I like the idea of a foul as well. Force them to inbound. It's going to take more time. You have fouls to give. And then since it's 6 points, if Lincoln Lutheran were to get up to that foul mark where Doniphan-Trumbull shooting, it's going to be a lot harder to win that game from the free throw line for Doniphan-Trumbull. Dutzman, no foul. Jack Poppy puts up the three. He's fouled. Almost puts it in. So yeah, foul on Dutzman. He's heading to the line to shoot three. 17 seconds left, down by 6. 3 free throws for Poppy. Poppy misses his first.
Got to convert on all of these.
Yeah.
These are big free throws, and he got bailed out a little bit there on that three-pointer. He did hit in the face. So good call by the official.
Yeah, and that so the call was on Nathan Hawley. That's his 4th foul.
I think you have time to set up a trap and try to get a steal. Here with 17 seconds.
17.1 seconds left in the 4th. Lincoln Lutheran to inbound. Doniphan-Trumbull, that stifling press, and a timeout forced. More good defense from Doniphan-Trumbull. 42-38. It just really hurts that Jack Poppy ended up missing that free throw. That's your big kicker right now, because you're still looking at a 2-possession game. Rather than with 3, you're thinking 1 closeout, we get the ball back and we have a chance to tie this thing up. But now you're thinking you got to find anything you can get, and then you got to foul quick and hope you can go back down and have the shots either tie it or win it. Team fouls Doniphan-Trumbull over that 5 foul marks. When he fouls, sends Lincoln Lutheran to the line. And Lincoln Lutheran at 4, so any foul after that, any foul now will send Doniphan-Trumbull to the free throw line. Take a look at some of the fans around the arena today. It was a snowy morning around the Midwest as a whole, and especially this area of Nebraska. Driving to Grand Island this morning, a little treacherous. There were some interesting stories about people heading into Grand Island this morning. Lincoln Lutheran out of the timeout. 1 timeout remaining. They get it in to Braxton Glines, and he's immediately fouled. Glines heads to the line. 16.2 seconds left. Got to hit both of these. Braxton Glines unofficially 4 points and 3 rebounds. 50% from the free throw line. And again, the free throw shooting woes continue for the Warriors. If they could have made these free throws, this game would have been all but over. Second free throw misses as well. Glines almost able to get his own rebound. Ernst keeps it alive. Doniphan-Trumbull basketball. Jack Poppy back down the other way. Poppy going in, trying to score quickly. Puts up the floater, won't go. Rebound by Hawley, and that will do it. Jack Poppy trying to do it himself to get it done. Lincoln Lutheran the rebound, and they take the win. 42-38 over Doniphan-Trumbull. Fended off that late streak that Doniphan-Trumbull had, and you got to credit the Cardinals. There was a lot of time there where it was looking like Doniphan-Trumbull just could not produce anything offensively, and that was going to be what ended them this game. But they came back, they kept things interesting, they brought it back within 3, just could not get over the hump, and Lincoln Lutheran able to pull it away and stay right at the top of C1. But way off on the normal scoring today. 42 points for Lincoln Lutheran. They normally average 58.9. And then 38 for Doniphan-Trumbull. They normally average 62.4. So a lot of times there where both teams stout defensively, struggling offensively. And we learned that Lincoln Lutheran defense will win them a lot of games. We're going to take a look here in a minute. We got Jacob Dutzman and Coach Jesse Bowens of Lincoln Lutheran down there with Leighton Oberle. And
you guys get things going offensively in the second half?
I think we were able to attack a little bit more inside. That was kind of the key at halftime, was get the ball inside. We started finishing a little bit. And started making plays. Again, when you got a player like Jacob Dutzman, we kind of just get out of his way a little bit, and they were putting a lot of emphasis on him, and I thought some guys stepped up and hit some big shots.
What does a win like this against a pretty talented Doniphan-Trumbull mean down the stretch heading into the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, not that we're there yet, but we feel pretty confident about making it to the state tournament. We use this game as kind of a trial run for it. That was kind of the mindset that we wanted to have today. So coming here, getting a chance to play early in the morning against a really good Doniphan team, and gutsy, tough win again. Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck the rest of the way. Now we're joined by our player of the game, Jacob Dutzman, 18 points. How'd you get it down on the offensive end?
It was a struggle. First half was a little rough, but then we started driving, taking advantage of what they were giving us baseline. Eventually I had to kick it out. Braxton did a really good three. So,
holding a Doniphan-Trumbull team, how'd you guys weather the storm? Got ahead, they came back, got ahead, came back. How did you guys finish it in the fourth quarter?
Well, you know, early morning games are kind of tough, but we really focused on toughness this week against Auburn. We brought it to this game as well. We got some energy and we got it done.
Good luck the rest of the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to Bridger.
42-38, Lincoln Lutheran advances to 18-3 on the season, and Doniphan-Trumbull drops to 14-6, a C1 thriller for the second game of the Heartland Hoops Classic, and the Warriors get the win early this morning. With me today was Leighton Oberle, and from the rest of our crew, we say thank you and so long from Grand Island. Coming up after this game, Adams Central versus Ashland Greenwood. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Strive after this.